This past year at Parent to Parent has been one of great growth for us as we have continued to reach more families across the state of Georgia, and particularly diverse families. I think we did an outstanding job this year of really proving to a lot of people that we can help families that don't speak English. We can help families that were not born in the United States, that we can help families that have come here under duress and are now facing the duress of living in America and not knowing the rules and the way things work in our country. So I think that's one of my proudest things about this year.
I think the disability community has come a long way in the past 20 to 30 years, and there's a long way to go. And what worked, or what people thought worked in the past, it needs to be rethought. You know, people with disabilities are just like you and I. So they may have certain limitations, but they should be part of the community. They should be supported and have opportunity just like the rest of us.
Parent to Parent offers one-on-one assistance to families who have children with disabilities. And what that assistance looks like, it depends on the family's needs, because our one-on-one assistance is 100% individualized for each family that contacts us. There's no stock answers. Our staff are trained to listen and respond to that family, giving that family options, speaking from the heart, really being empathetic and understanding, allowing families to vent. But it's always based individual on the family's needs. And we always say, let's respond to the critical needs. Let's not try to overwhelm families with every bit of information that they need at any one time. Let's help them problem solve. Let's help them think of options that are open and available to them. If that ends up meaning more intensive assistance, if that ends up meaning help with paperwork, if it means help with a school-based meeting, if it means prepping families before medical appointments, we go that extra mile. It's based on what that family needs, and our services go wherever the family needs for them to go.
You're kind of into this whole new world that you never really planned on, and it's filled with confusion, bureaucracy, systems, all these things that you never thought you'd have to deal with. If there was one thing I could tell all families in the state of Georgia that have family members with disabilities, I would just say it's awfully, awfully hard to go it alone.
When you give families options and they feel they have choices, you move them into a position of power. The Parent to Parent of Georgia Supporting Parent program is what I kind of call the cornerstone of our organization. It is our signature program. It is the reason that we started back in the 1980s. Parents raising children with disabilities oftentimes feel so isolated and so alone, and that feeling can be incredibly debilitating. And I think what is so unique about our Supporting Parent program is that it provides that sense of belonging and that sense of relief. So many times parents that we provide matches for talk about a peace that they've never felt before, just an inner peace and a sense of serenity in an otherwise sort of crazy world where they don't feel they have control as parents.
They had over 61,000 people go to the website, and then the various training events. I think in a given year, there's around 200 training events. Had 3,800 people go to those events, and 90% of the people that went to those events have found the information and what they got from attending to be very helpful.
But right here at home in Georgia, we still have a lot of work to do. We have reached this year probably 12 to 15,000 families. There's a lot of families out there in Georgia that we haven't reached. Lots of agencies that are working with families with children with disabilities that don't know about us or we're not partnering with yet. So we have to continue to push our envelope and never feel like what we're doing is good enough. It is so easy to contact Parent to Parent of Georgia. We have a fantastically, wonderfully rich website at www.p2pga.org. We have a toll-free 800 number anywhere, so anywhere in Georgia. So any family in Georgia can call us toll-free at 800-229-2038. We have regional coordinators across the state, and you can reach them calling that 800 number. So contacting us and beginning to get some support is really very easy. And what is wonderful about Parent to Parent is all of our services are free of charge. So if you call and just need some resources in your area and we send them to you, it's free. If you attend one of our trainings across the state, it's free. If you go to our website and you read blogs and you go on the roadmap and you find great resources to help you apply for a waiver, it's free of charge. If you call and need one-on-one assistance that just starts with some basic issues and turns out to where we attend an IEP meeting with you, it's free of charge. If your child gets in trouble at school and is caught up in a horrible discipline situation, and we help work that out with the school system and your child's placement remains the same, it's all free of charge. Every family has the capacity to live in joy, and I think that that's the vision that I see for Parent to Parent, is giving that gift, giving that hope to families across the state, so many more families across the state who are so deserving of feeling that way.